Wednesday, December the 16th, and you're tuned in to the TNIAB podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm Anthony.
And this is the Geek Chic Culture Show where we talk about all the cool things in the world.
It's set.
Okay,
It's set.
I was just double checking since we're at the top of the show that the audio levels are correct.
Yeah.
And so for a second there, you guys got surround sound.
Ooh.
Yo, so this week, a lot of hot things happened.
They actually did. Wait, I was going to make a joke. I'm like, no, wait, they did.
Yeah, no, it's really. There's the Game Awards, a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah.
PlayStation Experience happened.
Yeah.
It's a lot of cool game stuff. Some really neat movie trailers dropped. We did some cool stuff.
A bunch of stuff happened.
But, yo, we're kicking the show off with a bang because we got to talk about it. There's no way we can hold it to the end.
All right, show it.
Here we go. Monster Hunter World.
Oh!
The beta dropped.
Oh!
It was, what was it, a 4-day event? Saturday to Tuesday?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. It was a full-on demo experience. It pretty much showed you the mechanics of the game. It gave you they gave you access to all the weapons so you could choose. There was no hub world. There was no crafting, but they gave you 3 separate missions that you can go on in varying difficulty and
with different armors and weapons.
That's right. I think you had a choice of 5 or 6 total armor sets.
Yep.
You could do mixed armor if you wanted, and it could be played single player or multiplayer. Or the thing they're trying to get across is there is no divide anymore. Single player is multiplayer, and vice versa. And we played it. Played lots of it.
Yep.
I'm thinking. And what you think, Anthony?
Yo, this game's good.
it's pretty good.
It's a good video game. It's a lot more traditional Monster Hunter than I thought it would be.
Yes.
Right? I thought with this world thing it'd be a lot more. I guess I thought it'd be a lot different.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I thought they'd be taking risks or whatever, but like they've made smart risks where the things that they've added seem like fun additions rather than something that's drastically changing the formula. Other than monsters fighting each other and the world map being one giant thing now.
Yeah.
Well, technically they're still kind of zones.
Yep.
Right? Monsters still travel through. The main thing is that there's no loading screen. Right?
Yeah.
So you can walk through a tight tunnel to get to another open area, and that's kind of how the maps are set up. But yeah, there's no escape. You can't just like load into another screen, eat your potions, leave, right? But yeah, man, this game is a good video game.
I have to agree. Yeah. I gotta say, yeah.
You got 3 monsters.
Yeah, you could fight the great Jogruss.
Jogruss, not Jaggy.
Jaggy boy.
Yeah.
Fight a bear off.
Yep.
And then the
Oh, I forgot his name.
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, the Angelina Jolie is a giant purple T-Rex that has an extendable nose
and wings.
Slime.
Yeah.
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 I don't like the thing. I don't know what to say because it's more Monster Hunter, but it's better.
Yeah.
And it's definitely the most user-friendly Monster Hunter.
For sure.
In terms of controls.
For sure.
In terms of it, I don't know how this is going to be in the final one, but you had like infinite whetstones in this.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Cooking takes much less time.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I think at its core, it still feels like Monster Hunter, but they've just given you so many quality of life changes.
Yeah.
Like for in Monster Hunter 1 through Generations, it was, did you remember to eat? Too late, we're in the mission.
JK, LOL, get wrecked.
Now it's just like, you could eat at the tent.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? What?
Like, that sounds like a very minimal change. But if you've been playing Monster Hunter for a long time, that like someone not forgetting to eat can just instantly end a run. Like you're like, oh, we all went in. Hey, I forgot to eat. Motherfucker! And then you all quit out. And then...
Yeah. The other thing they can do is you can put entire weapon and equipment sets in your item box so that if you're in the mission, you can just switch it on the fly if what you're using is not working.
If you're like, hey, I'm not good with dual swords against this monster, switch it up. You just go back, change your whole armor set and everything to whatever.
Yeah, but you don't have to abandon the quest and dip.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. And there's just a lot of neat things like gathering. Now you don't stop and wait for a 5-second animation.
Yeah, you just run by it.
Yeah.
The scout flies are a cool addition.
Yeah.
The different ways you track down monsters,
Mm-hmm.
especially because it kind of gets rid of paintballs, and
Yes.
paintballs were always kind of annoying in Monster Hunter.
Well, I guess in the Monster Hunter, the way you found monsters was let's just keep running around till we see
Yeah,
it.
is it here? No. Oh, is it? What about here? No. Okay, and then
Yeah.
in this one, it's okay. I found tracks.
Yeah.
I use those tracks. It fills up a meter, and then the higher the meter fills,
Yeah.
the scout flies get more used to the scent or whatever, and then
Mhm,
they get
mhm,
closer and closer and closer to
Yeah.
finding it. Pretty cool.
I do like. I tried mostly all the weapons.
Okay.
The one thing I'll take away is that all the weapons and their controls still feel the same in the
Yep.
sense that it's they are preset attacks, and once you press the button, you commit to the attack.
Mm-hmm.
But what they've done is they've added a lot of um, let's say linking moves
Yeah.
just to smooth things out so that you can go from like combo to combo, or if you need a bit more mobility. A lot of the weapons I found had an extra dodge mechanic or some sort of mobility adjustment.
Or I like even some of the new, just like straight up combo attacks with
Oh, for
certain
sure,
weapons,
for
like
sure.
stuff that's not mobile, just
Yeah,
straight up damage. Like the great sword now has 3 levels of like ultra charge,
yeah. It has like
where
a
you do you can do the level 3,
yeah.
then you can do your like souped up level 3 where you're all like crouched and doing a spin and
Hmm.
shit. And then they had a new one where you slam it into the ground and then like launch off it and do a somersault and like
Yeah.
front flip slash on. You do there's a lot of like aesthetically cool looking stuff going on.
Did you see what they did to the switch axe?
No.
You know how the switch axe in the sword mode, you have the element, and then it
Yeah.
like you charge up and explodes.
Uh-huh.
If you hit the monster enough times with the sword has a charge meter now, and
Yeah.
if you hit the charge meter and then use the element, you just impale the monster,
Oh.
and it stays in him, and you're mounted on him, and you do the element
Oh, that's
burst,
cool.
and then it explodes. It's the coolest thing. It doesn't count as a mount
Yeah.
attack,
Okay.
but the monster can't hit you when you're doing
Yeah.
it. It
It's
just
like an animation. Right?
yeah, it's ridiculous.
Mounting is different in this game too.
Yeah, you can choose different spots.
Choose different spots. There's like a charged attack once you get to a certain level of
Mhm.
stabbing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever use the grappling hook to any great effect?
Just to travel.
Yeah, I used it just like to get over certain things or just for funsies,
Yeah.
but I never used it in battle.
Yeah.
The new ghillie suits had a different dynamic.
The mantles.
Yeah, the mantles, pretty much.
Yeah.
Are your gunners taking too much damage, but you're decked out in tank gear? Put on that one that attracts the monster to you, right? Let your range people do the damage.
It's really cool.
It seems like there's a lot more opportunities for strategy
Yeah.
in this one, but the the changes aren't so deep that a new player will be like, I don't understand. Right? They somehow created more depth while making the game simpler.
Yeah. I mean, I would still say if you have never played Monster Hunter, yeah, maybe this might.
Oh, there's still going to be a learning curve for sure.
Yeah, like walking in, I can't say that. Oh, you're gonna love this.
Just do it.
No,
Like, you play Call of Duty, like yeah.
Like it still has that. Oh, this is Monster Hunter, and
Yeah.
it's a little tricky. So that's something to take note of, definitely.
Mhm.
But yeah, at this point, I had tons of fun with it. Looks good. Did you fight any of the other non?
No, I fought the
monsters?
main 3 monsters. I bailed.
You didn't fight the Rathalos.
Nope.
You didn't do the special thing with the Rathalos.
Which is
Okay, so if you find the Rathalos' nest,
yeah.
He's situated at the top of a mountain.
Okay.
But if you take a bomb, a large barrel bomb and a small barrel bomb, and like beside his mountain is like a rock pile.
Okay.
If you bomb the rock pile, it opens up a waterfall, and you takes the whole Rathalos, and you go all, and if the waterfall flushes him down the mountain,
That's awesome.
and he's stuck in the water.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
I didn't really come across any destructible environment stuff in this game. So.
I saw someone do it online, and I was like, whoa,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then you jump down and you follow him down, and he's just stuck there. He can't do anything for a long time.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, that's even cooler then.
Yeah, it was really neat to see. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I saw some people fighting Diablos.
Diablos is a bitch.
Yeah, just like real Diablos.
Yeah.
I can see the whole like monsters fighting each other thing being a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like dung bombs will be essential in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, all the changes they made. I really want to see the hub world. There was a trailer that came out. We'll get to it in our picks, but like they showed
Yeah.
multi-level boss fights and stuff, and
The how'd you find the controls when you first started it up?
it was weird.
Very
Yeah,
weird,
I
right?
had I had to get used to it. Like I still don't know how to uh pole vault with the insect blade.
Yeah. The bows or the bow guns, like it was very easy to pick up and play with
Yeah,
because those are the ones I wanted to see what they were like on a controller. I had no problems. But any of the Blade Master weapons, I
yeah,
was like, what's
yeah.
happening?
It was a little tougher.
Yeah. Also, like even just scrolling through the menus looking for items or having to understand their new like quick communication bar,
Mhm.
I had trouble
I
with
feel
that at
that's something
first.
that you'll get used to over time,
Yeah.
but like definitely coming into it from the older games, I'm like, okay, this is a little weird, and like these item lists seem way longer.
Very.
Um,
But
the
that
whole like
yeah.
quick wheel
Yeah.
to equip stuff.
Yeah, I didn't realize you can. Oh, you can disarm your shock trap.
What?
Yeah,
Oh my!
you
Finally,
can disarm it.
finally.
Yep, yep. Because I put one down and then I was like, "Fuck," and I walked over it and it's like disarm. I'm like, "What?"
Man,
Yeah, it's really cool.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I still had the thing happen to me where I put down a shock trap and I was waiting, and a monster jumped over the shock trap and hit me, and I
Oh
was like, ah,
no.
classic Monster Hunter.
Oh
You rascal, you.
damn. Yeah. Did you weapons did you try?
I tried the greatsword,
Mm-hmm.
the hammer, the dual
Yep.
blades, and the insect blade.
Mm.
Did you do any of the slope attacks?
You mean like when you're sliding and
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So did you do the one with the hammer?
No.
Oh, it's nuts. So while you're sliding down, you can hold your charge, like your
Yeah.
stamina charge. But when you let go, like it kind of looks like what you do is that you slam your hammer into the ground and launch yourself into a super front flip, and you start front flipping through the air. And then when you hit the enemy, it's like bonk, 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 bonk while you're
Oh,
front
that's
flipping.
cool.
You kind of turn into Sonic the Hedgehog and smash people with your hammer. It looks
Mm,
really cool.
mm, mm. Cool.
Yeah. And then I didn't try out any of the ranged weapons.
Oh, you should have.
I should have. I'll save it for the game. It's coming out soon. I got that pre-order down.
Okay.
And yeah, man. This game looks good.
Yeah. The only thing I hope is that it is content rich.
Well, the thing is, they've already come out and said that they're adding new monsters, like monster models that aren't currently in the game, not just like reskins, but new monsters and possibly new land masses for free.
Okay.
So,
I hope
like,
so.
they're going for it.
Okay. I hope so. I just wanted there to be a lot to do.
Dude, it's Monster Hunter. What's the average amount of hours we put into those last ones?
Yeah, I know.
Well, sure, it's like, you know, at least like 500 hours of content.
I
Like,
just want lots to play.
don't worry, you'll be facing a Diablos, and you'll need that one horn, and
Oh, right.
and RNG Jesus won't give it to you.
Speaking of which, so this wasn't in the demo, but did you see how the crafting works?
No.
So instead of us looking online to equipment trees,
Yeah.
there's just trees in the game.
Oh, finally.
And if you took a wrong upgrade path, you can revert your upgrade.
What?
Yeah.
No, that's too easy.
Yeah.
That's too
Yeah.
easy.
You can preview and equip different items and equipment on your model before crafting them,
Oh, cool.
so you can see what you get.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a lot of cool changes. I'm hyped, man.
It's a good video game.
Yeah, January 26th cannot come soon.
I understand we're a little biased in this
Yeah, I
podcast.
understand. Like I understand too that 2017 may be one of the greatest year of video games.
But Monster
Monster Hunter,
like this might be like I don't want to like prematurely, you know, like say some shit.
yeah,
But like maybe this will be another thing where the best game of the year comes out in January.
yeah,
And then we're like, fuck.
yeah, jeez, okay, wow, Monster Hunter, we're excited. I can't wait. I might get a pro.
I heard the frame rate.
The frame rate mode,
Super nice.
where it just runs 60 all the time. Yeah, teacher's like, yeah. Yeah, I saw videos of that and I was like, I might need that.
Smooth.
Yeah, I might need that. So, Monster Hunter, sweet. Let's continue on the video game stuff because for our picks of the week, I mean, the Game Awards happened.
Yeah.
and they had a lot.
PSX happened.
Yeah, and there's a lot of trailers.
You want me to just go through it?
Yeah, sure, go through them all.
All right. Street Fighter 30th anniversary.
I think that looks super cool.
Yeah, so they're coming out with a collection bundle that contains 12 Street Fighter games,
Damn.
4 of which you can play online. So here's the list: Street Fighter, original ass Street Fighter, Street Fighter 2, Street
Okay.
Fighter 2 Championship Edition, Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting, Super Street Fighter 2,
There it is.
Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo,
Oh, there it is.
Street Fighter Alpha, Street Fighter Alpha 2, Street Fighter Alpha 3, Street Fighter 3,
Yep.
Street Fighter Street Fighter 3 Second Impact, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. And the ones that you'll be able to play online are Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Alpha 3, and Third Strike will all have online play. The rest will be local multiplayer.
Third Strike would be fun to play again.
Dude, it came out on the PS3. They got that HD edition.
Alpha 3 would be fun to play again.
Alpha 3 would be fun.
Yeah, Alpha 3 would play again.
Alpha 3 would be good. The only way I played Alpha 3 actually was on my PSP.
I think I played it on the. It was on the Dreamcast, right?
I never had a Dreamcast.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's coming out. That's crazy.
Yeah. I feel sorry for everyone on this who has a Switch and bought that Street Fighter.
Oh yeah.
What did they?
Oh,
release?
whatever. With the redone sprites.
Yeah, it was like one Street Fighter game for $70.
So that's coming out in May.
Okay.
Next year. So Monster Hunter World got a new trailer. We were talking about it before. They showed off one of the Elder Dragons.
Yes.
He's pretty much a volcano, and you're fighting him in like a pit.
He looks tough.
He looks tough. But the real reveal here
Oh no.
is hot Mega Man armor for your Palicos.
It looks both amazing and super weird.
Super weird because it's 8-bit Mega Man, but he's 3D with the smoothest animations.
It's weird that they put because he's like cell shaded.
Yeah.
On like this 3D background and 3D character sprites.
He shoots 2D.
Yeah.
beams,
What the fuck?
And depending on what weapon you're equipped with, it'll play a different Mega Man theme, a boss theme, or a stage theme.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
It's a cool idea.
The other one, so Bayonetta 1 and 2, coming to Switch.
I might actually play those now. Finally.
You probably should, because Bayonetta 1, I think right now the PC version is the best version, because it's the smoothest, and the PS3 version had some frame rate problems and some loading problems.
Yeah.
But Bayonetta 2, probably, it's probably one of the best character action games I've ever played.
That no one ever played.
Because it's on the Wii U, and it's really disappointing. Like
yeah.
I bought a Wii U for that game, and I thought that game was so good that I was fine with my purchase.
Okay.
That's a good video game. Okay. And so those two are coming in a package. So I think they're doing the same thing they did on the Wii U, where they're releasing Bayonetta 2, but the first run of Bayonetta 2 will come with a digital copy of Bayonetta 1.
That's weird.
Yeah. Where on the Wii U, I think it was a disc copy.
Okay. All right.
So that's a way to get that for free. But the big one there is Bayonetta 3 exclusive on the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
They had a teaser trailer going on, and Bayonetta's getting shit kicked in. Interesting enough, though, someone did a comparison of all the teaser trailers for Bayonetta games on Twitter and put them side by side.
Okay.
And they're all pretty much the same.
Huh.
It's like darkness, they shoot bullets, it goes slow-mo, stuff happens, blah, blah, blah. But as the games progress, Bayonetta is getting weaker. So in the first game, she's just acing these angels, just destroying them. The second game, she's on par with the boss of the second game. But in this game, she gets wrecked, right? She's getting knocked out, all this stuff's happening. So I don't know what this means, if this is like the end of Bayonetta, if this is an alternate timeline thing, because the way they did the story in 2, it's like it's hard to say without spoiling.
Yeah.
But let's just say the timeline creates an infinite loop.
Oh.
It's really weird.
Okay.
Yeah. So like if you play the first game and then play the second game, there's a certain crossover points and certain ending start points where you're like, oh, this is just like an infinite time loop.
Right.
So it's pretty cool how they do that.
Okay.
After that, Bloodborne 2 had a trailer. It was a very brief showed like some weird torture bloody device.
Yeah.
So it's not officially Bloodborne
Bloodborne?
2.
No.
It was a From Software game. It looked very dark. It looked very gory.
Yep.
So people are saying Bloodborne 2, but it's not official yet. Nobody knows.
Yes.
Sea of Thieves got a release date. I don't remember what that release date was now that I think about it, but they showed off more Sea of Thieves, and that game still looks pretty fun.
Yeah.
PlayStation VR is getting a weird game that some of the creators of Rick and Morty are working on as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Accounting Plus.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry, Smith and Smithson's Accounting Plus.
So that's supposed to be like a book publishing firm? Is that what that's
I
supposed
thought
to
it
be?
was an accounting firm.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like an accounting firm, and then Accounting Plus.
Okay.
Right. And this game is, I don't know, this game's weird. It's all over the place. It's kind of what I would expect from a writer slash voice actor of Rick and Morty.
Mm.
It looks very interesting. Let's say.
Yes. Yes.
There's a lot of weird stuff happening in VR in that game.
Yeah.
Soul Calibur 6.
Now that's my kind of fighting game.
That's a fighting game. That's a fighting game that is coming out next year.
Yeah.
It showed Mitsurugi and not Sofitia.
Cassandra.
And so yeah, Mitsurugi and Cassandra. It seems like they are taking the Tekken route. They are adding certain like EX moves. It looks like certain power ups and just straight up specials.
Yeah.
Full bar. Use that shit.
That's cool.
Guard break. They still have armor breaks, parries, all that stuff. All that classic Soul Calibur stuff. It is a tale of swords and souls.
Oh yes.
Eternally retold.
Oh yes.
And I just want to play Voldo.
Oh.
I just want to show up and crotch stab some dude into the air.
So who are the platform exclusive characters?
Ooh, I didn't think about that.
Last time they had Kratos.
Was it Kratos?
Wait,
in 5?
Yeah.
Oh, I never played 5. I played 4. I remember that was all Star Wars based.
Yeah.
Who could it be? Sackboy. No.
No. I want to say what's her face from Arrow Pokey Horizon.
Oh, Aloy?
That's her name.
Aloy? Aloy would be a good one. She has different she uses different weapons and stuff. It's mostly ranged projectile, but
she's got that spear.
She's got that stick.
Yeah,
she's got that hacking stick.
Yeah.
Who else on the PS4? They could go the Heihachi route and just pick Nadine from Uncharted.
That would be so weird.
That would be very weird.
Whoa.
Would it be weirder than seeing Yoda and Darth Vader in?
It would be much weirder.
Okay. Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, no. Ugh. I don't know.
Yeah, those are always the most exciting things about Soul Calibur games. Of like, who are the console exclusive?
So, but whatever. We're just saying Switch version, bring back Link.
But like Adventures of Link, like 2D.
No, it would have to be Breath of the Wild. No, they just make it Zelda.
Okay, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
I could see that.
Like with her, when she's wearing her like combat suit,
or maybe one of the heroes, the Guardians.
But how do you choose?
What if you don't choose? What if it's 4 characters?
Now that is my kind of Soul Calibur.
No, it'll probably be Link, unless it's just Mario.
That's what a
disadvantage.
He doesn't have a weapon.
Cappy.
Oh, that would be the worst game. You're always playing mirror mode.
Exactly.
Ugh.
He's the Mokujin.
Yeah. Gross.
Okay. Yeah. Soul Calibur 6 is coming out. Looks really nice. It's got special moves. Looking really fancy.
I might have to buy a fighting stick.
Damn. Wait, do you have one for the PS3?
I do.
Okay, I think a lot of the games now support legacy controllers. So,
yeah.
unless you want that new hotness.
I don't know.
I don't know. Your Fight 6 there.
Yeah.
We'll see. But the biggest and the longest announcement I would say that came out of PSX or the Video Game Awards is Kojima's new trailer for Death Stranding.
Wait, hold on. What the fuck did he announce here?
He announced nothing. He just showed more. It was a world premiere of a new trailer.
Okay.
So this game officially has voice acting.
Yeah.
People talk in it. And it was a long trailer that gave me more questions than answers.
Yep.
Um, there are invisible enemies that are detected by weird clapping light robots
Uh-huh.
that when they touch you age you
So, sure.
and then turn you into oil.
Mm, dark matter.
Dark desert.
They turn you into strands of
Mm,
death.
maybe.
Mm.
Then there was a part where there was like a giant Lovecraftian monster,
Mm-hmm.
and then Norman Reedus was underwater.
Yeah.
And there was a baby inside his stomach,
Mm-hmm.
and the baby gave me a thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was an explosion.
Mm.
First, there was an explosion, and it created all life. And then there was a second explosion,
And then the other one.
and then the other one. Yeah, this game's weird.
Yeah, okay, so Death Stranding.
This game's weird.
Death Stranding. What if Death Stranding is an anagram
Anagram. All right.
for another game?
Oh, like this is like Raiden Snake situation, like Metal Gear
Yeah.
Solid 2.
Or like what was Metal Gear 5 first revealed as?
Oh, it was like
Was it the Phantom was it
Davy, not the
it wasn't the Phantom Pain.
Pain. It was something else, but it was like by the Moby Dick Studios or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if he's pulling the same bullshit and it's actually like
It's just David Hayter.
yeah, the video game.
War never changes.
I hope it just is like Hideo Kojima, the game.
The game, the video game. It's actually a VR game.
Yeah.
It's you making games in the studio.
Yeah.
God,
Oh fuck.
watching movies and like signing autographs with
Yeah.
movie
Oh,
stars.
shit.
I don't know, man. This is part of the fun of a new Kojima game.
Yeah, not
Like,
the actual game itself.
yeah, like the game itself is to me are usually pretty good.
Yeah, no, they're fine. But
They're more than fun.
They're never as interesting as
Yeah,
the PR machine hype train.
dude knows how to make a trailer.
Yeah. But I guess, for him it's like, hey, whatever, if he gets you to buy the game, then he's done his job.
Yeah, I still feel like the way this is horror stuff is kind of going.
Yeah.
I wonder if how much of this has been or was influenced by Silent Hills,
Oh yeah.
right? By PT.
Yeah.
Because it's the same actors.
What if it is just Silent Hills?
It's still kind of horror-esque, right? But he just doesn't have the Silent Hill world to work with.
Oh, so it's the same game with a different name?
Yeah, like and like different enemies or something, right? Because like what if there is the two worlds, right? Because there was the Guillermo del Toro trailer that came out before this, and there was the whole thing of like, well, maybe the baby exists between dimensions, right? Like how Silent Hill, when the bell rings, it becomes a different dimension, and stuff like that. I wonder, because they're taking you to a lot of different variations of seemingly the same person.
Yep.
Right? Underwater, in the desert, in foliage, pregnant, not pregnant.
Yeah. Well, we have at least a year to wait, so
Yeah, there was I think a thing came out of Kojima saying that he's trying his hardest to get it out as fast as possible. I assume that is because Sony is not giving him the same leeway that Konami did.
yeah.
He's like, listen, you can't just fuck around for 5 years and and go autograph signing everywhere, right? Like,
and then say you made a game and then that game actually turned to be not finished.
yeah. So hopefully Sony's got him on a like. It doesn't seem like they got him. They don't have him on a creative leash.
No.
It seems like they have him on a budget / time windowed leash.
So they have him resource restricted, is what you're telling me? Okay.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
creatively, they're just like, fuck it. You want to make some bonkers ass shit?
Yeah.
Go for it. We want to see unfettered Kojima, but you got to do it within this timeline.
It's crazy to think like they put in hundreds of millions of dollars and like, man, what the return, right? The return of how much she has to sell.
Well, I assume that this investment isn't a one game deal.
It doesn't matter if you're putting out those resources.
Like, yeah, you put out the resources initially, but you hope to make to fold back in 5 years' time, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like that's all. He's a very popular dude.
Yeah.
I've always felt like Metal Gear was able to sell without necessarily the hype of Kojima.
I'm sure it helped,
Yeah.
but Metal Gear. Well, that's the chicken or the egg, right?
Yeah.
Like, did Metal Gear make Kojima, or did Kojima make Metal Gear?
Yeah, I guess
Right? Is it because he's
so. Yeah, I
fucking
guess
crazy?
so. I just feel like the first Metal Gear, you never really associated him with it.
Yeah.
It was only until
Like, and it still said like a
yeah,
Hideo Kojima game,
yeah.
right?
I never felt like it was until 4 that you were like maybe 2.
To
Yeah,
listen,
2. Yeah, you're right too.
Liquid Ocelot.
That's true. Yeah. Okay.
Hello, brother.
That's true. All right.
Vamp.
That's true. Yeah, that's right.
Raiden slipping on bird poop.
Yeah, that's true. All right, that's enough of this game.
If you look at a poster of a lady in a locker, you kiss it.
Or other things. Mm-hmm.
Porno mag. Yeah. So Kojima did a bunch of shit, and he's crazy. And watch the trailer. I don't know. Like, your explanation is probably as good as ours. So.
Yeah. Is that it?
I had some non-video game news. I guess.
Sure.
I didn't really have any. Those were the video games that came out to me.
Oh, we forgot some other ones. Street Fighter V Arcade Edition. They showed off.
Sakura.
Sakura and
a whole bunch of new characters.
So, but the two major ones were Dapper Cody.
Oh, Dapper! He's out of jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the game announcer or flight attendant Sakura.
No, like esports commentator or.
It's her scarf. That's why I think flight attendant.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. So this came out around. I think it was PSX.
It was the end of PSX at the Capcom Cup.
Yeah. So, but it's gonna be the Street Fighter V Arcade Edition.
Uh-huh.
So as keeping their promise from when this game came out, you do not have to buy the Arcade Edition. If you have Street Fighter V, it is a free update.
Yay.
But if you don't have Street Fighter V, you can buy the Arcade Edition, which will come with all the season's characters and all these new characters.
Huh.
So they released a whole new trailer with it. They got Sakura, they got Cody, they have Blanca is a big person who's missing.
Yeah.
They have and two new characters. One was Sagat's coming back. Sorry, forgot that. Can't forget.
Oh yeah, Sagat.
Can't forget Scar on the chest, Sagat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then two new characters. One is G. He's a weird Amish bearded man. And Falk. Falke. Falke. She kind of looks like another Bison clone.
Yes.
In the same way like the Capre did.
Yes.
In Street Fighter 4.
Mm-hmm.
So
she's the one who stands beside Bison's son?
Alex? No, Alex is Street Fighter 3.
I can't remember.
I forget what his name is. Yeah, Bison had a son that was raised by Balrog.
That was a guy.
Psycho Power Boxing. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. People are doing stuff, video games. Yeah. Get excited.
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
Continue on.
The only other one is Netflix has confirmed Punisher for a second season.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
Get that violence. That violence.
Good for John Barenthal.
Good show.
Sure.
It might be the best show.
I'll see to it that doesn't happen.
It might be the best.
I'll see to that it doesn't happen.
Non-anime television show.
I will see to that it doesn't happen
this year. Huh. It's kind of crazy to think that, that the Punisher would win the prestigious TNIAB Best Thing of the Year award.
Damn. Damn.
Okay, I'm not even gonna go that far. Best television show.
Okay, speaking of other things that were shown off and confirmed, we have the full reveal trailer for Jurassic World 2.
That premise is stupid.
It's a very stupid premise. So basically, the island that the dinosaurs are on had a volcano on it this whole time.
What?
And this volcano is now exploding.
Oh my god.
So Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard are like, we got to go back. Back.
We gotta go back where? Not where. When? We have to go back to the future.
So they gotta go back to the island and save the dinosaurs. What? Where do you even begin?
Because, listen,
I don't know.
these animals were here before humans.
And they'll
And
be
if-
here after.
No, if we're not careful,
Oh god.
they will be here.
So
after.
yeah, so it's so stupid, but the narration behind the trailer is like, do these animals deserve the protection of real animals?
They're monsters, aren't they?
And it's like it goes with these deep morality questions. I'm like, I'm fucking Jurassic Park.
the
Come
lab
on, guys.
made dinosaurs. It doesn't fucking matter. Make them again. You made them in a lab once. You can make them again.
Yeah, so
It's science.
yeah, it's and Jeff Goldblum's there like saying
Being
shit.
Jeff Goldblum. Yeah, like whatever.
Yeah.
I'll see it.
Oh, totally.
It looks stupid.
Summer
though.
looks fantastic. The other summer movie was the full trailer for Ready Player
This had references in it.
One. Yes, it did.
This had references in it.
Yeah, so Ready Player One's that book about the kid who goes into virtual reality. It's like a love letter to the '80s, about '80s pop
Culture and
nerd culture, we'll
nerd
say.
culture.
Yeah.
But they added new stuff.
Yeah, so I liked the book a lot.
Right.
And when this movie was announced, I was wondering how are they going to get the licenses for every single thing that they mentioned in this book. And it turns out they didn't get all the licenses to everything in the book because they pick things not only from the 80s, they also pick things that are way more relevant to today's nerd culture.
Like Tracer.
She's front and center, and I was like, what? So when I saw that, I did the whole Nani?
Nani? Eh? Ah? Doko desu ka? That's all the stock phrases.
So then I paused the frame there, and beside her, it's Chun-Li.
Oh my.
The other side's
God.
Lara Croft. Yeah, I was like, what is going? I think someone from StarCraft's there. Nova?
Nova's there?
I think she's there.
Why? Nova's. What? Why would you? That's so obscure.
Yeah, so I was like, well, okay, whatever. They're doing it. The Battletoads were there. There was
Gundam.
there was a fucking Gundam.
There's an RX-78 in there.
So when that trailer dropped, my Twitter exploded. Like people kept sending me things like, Vince, there's a Gundam in this trailer.
Fuck off.
Fuck off, man. Fuck the Gundam. Tracer's in the trailer.
God damn.
Yeah, so yeah. I've seen a lot of hate for it though, because it's, the whole, oh, it's so tasteless, the idea of putting all these popular things into a big blockbuster movie.
The reference that I thought was cool when no one else knew about it, now everyone knows about it, so it's stupid.
Yeah. It's so uninspiring.
Let me adjust my monocle so
I
I can
know.
watch this garbage.
I don't know.
Like, that's that, I don't know, that's that nerd elitist bullshit.
I know. And like the thing I keep telling everybody is like, remember, this is a teen fiction book, so
Don't expect
expect the Hunger Games level of entertainment.
narrative.
Yes,
Yeah.
like I don't know why you go on and expect an Inception, but
Like, I don't know. I feel like that's a really bad part of our generation, at least, which is like, there's a reference to a thing I like. Let's all go watch it. Like,
Yeah.
Right. Like, I'm sure this movie will do fantastic, like opening weekend, based on that alone. Right.
for sure.
And no matter if it's a bad or good or garbage.
But yeah, the popularity surrounding this is so great that Ernest Cline, the author of the book, has gone back to write a second book.
I thought he did. Wasn't
Oh.
it like Andromeda? No. I thought there was something that was like a sequel to Ready Player One. Sure.
Pretty sure.
Was there something that was similar to it?
I don't know. I think, but I think he's doing like Ready Player 2
Oh.
or
Co-op.
something. I don't know. So
Is there a love interest in the first book?
yeah.
Okay, that makes sense then. Co-op time.
Yeah.
Do the Scott Pilgrim DDR ninja dance.
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right.
All right then. So that's that. Those are the picks.
Yeah.
You got a long week?
I got some week. That's not a long week, but I got some week.
Because I got stuff, but I'm gonna rush them all.
All right, rush through them. Go.
Okay, so I finished The Punisher.
Nice.
All right.
It's a good show.
It's all right.
It's a very good show.
It's all right.
That final fight scene.
Oh yeah, for sure.
in the carousel.
Oh fuck yeah.
So did you get to the moment that I said I was like, that is extreme violence?
Oh yeah.
What
Are you talking about the part where his face is pushed up and then he just
drags
he
it?
just gently grazes it across?
He does not gently graze it. He smashes it and then like as hard as he can holds his face against it and
Yeah.
drags it down. That was like I'm usually pretty good
Yeah.
with violence. Like
Yeah.
I have no problem with that kind of stuff. I
Yeah.
watched that scene and
Yeah.
my whole body winced.
Yeah.
I was like, ah,
Yeah, yeah.
the whole time.
When I was watching Melissa, we were like,
No!
no! Ah!
That's damn. That's a
Yeah.
rough scene.
That's when Billy Rousseau became Jigsaw.
That's crazy.
So the whole time during that fight, right? I like through this whole show, I was like, Billy Rousseau has the Assassin's Creed blade.
he does.
And every time he brought it out, I completely forgot he had it.
That's how good he is.
I was like, because they're fighting the carousel and he brought it out. I'm like, fucking Billy Rousseau.
No, Rousseau's baller.
I'm like, you got the Assassin's Creed blade.
So you murdered that cop. Like, so good.
Yeah, so I thought like the first half of the show I thought was super slow.
Okay.
I feel like it didn't really go and do anything. I did not enjoy, like, I really enjoyed the final arc. I hated the middle when it suddenly attention shifted towards some psycho kid.
Oh, I actually really liked that arc.
Like like separate from everything else, it's fine.
Yeah.
I just felt like it was such a distraction compared to what the rest of the show's story was trying to tell.
I thought that arc was interesting because it framed the Punisher in a way to remind the audience that he is a vigilante.
He's the good guy,
right? And the
Yeah.
only reason that stuff is working out for the Punisher is because he's doing things you agree with.
Yeah,
It's a really nice, like look at the other side of vigilantism, where
Yeah.
this guy thinks he's doing
Yeah.
right by
Mm-hmm.
the world, right? He's doing the exact same things as the Punisher, but because society doesn't really agree with his tactics or for what he's targeting, he is a terrorist instead of a hero.
Sure.
And it's how it kind of cements the fact that the Punisher rides that fine line,
Mm-hmm.
right?
What was I gonna say about the show? That was pretty cool. By the end of it, I was happy I watched it. I don't necessarily need a sequel. Like, I'm not super psyched for one. I'll probably
I
watch
do.
it just because I do like him, John Barenthal, as the Punisher. Like, I think he's great as the character. I feel like the story could have been a bit more interesting.
I would really like where Daredevil and stuff always seem to go into the direction of we are going to be a part of a larger superhero type thing.
Yeah.
I really hope that the Punisher is a little more grounded because Frank Castle's not a superhero. He's
Yeah.
a dude, right? And
For
it's kind of got the same Daredevil thing of like,
Yeah.
you get tired during fights, you get stabbed, you're gonna feel the effects of it. Right?
I'm
Sometimes-
sorry. I'm sorry, but Frank Castle might as well
Sometimes-
have Wolverine's healing factor.
Sometimes Frank Castle is a monster.
Yeah.
There is that scene where he is being tortured
Yes.
and he gets adrenaline pumped into him.
Yes.
And you're just like, oh man, you don't even know that they loosen those cuffs. You don't even. Oh, you're so dead. And
Yeah.
then he gets super dead.
Yes,
right?
he does.
He gets super, super dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's still scenes like that.
Yeah.
But man, I kind of hope they do it the way that not so much the normal comic book series have
Yeah.
taken it, but in the way the Punisher Max series has taken it.
Okay.
Punisher Max, that comic book series, I recommend you read. Is very good. I think they just re-released
They did.
all the things into trades recently.
Yeah. In relation to coincide with this show.
Very good. But the thing is with that series is that they keep it grounded.
Okay.
Like he's not fighting Spider-Man. It's all I'm fighting the mob. I'm fighting other hitmen.
Yeah.
I'm fighting myself. I trying to balance like, oh look, I accidentally have a love affair now. Like all this shit happens, right? And it's a very interesting way to do the Punisher because it leaves out superheroes.
I thought Lieberman's character was my favorite part.
Lieberman's character is fun.
I don't know if it's my favorite part, but I like how they had like this like wife husband relationship.
Yeah.
And I found it really cute when he would send the Punisher to go look after his family.
Yeah. No, it's adorable, right? Because
Yeah.
like he cares about his family and all this shit.
Billy Rousseau was the thing that saved the show for me because I
Billy
thought
Rousseau, oh, such
he
a
was
good
just the
character.
best
He's a
in
good
every
character.
scene. I was just like, you're the best.
That war flashback when he pulled the
Yeah.
dude off, when he
Yeah.
pulled the Frank Castle off that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
though. The thing was going back to what's the computer guy? Fuck.
A Lieberman.
Lieberman. There is that one scene where the wife kind of gets a little hey.
I know. I was like, "Oh, Frank, you fucked up."
Yeah, and like you stayed there a little bit too long, Frank. Like I understand you.
And then he tosses some enchiladas. I'm like, "That's gonna help." Thanks,
Yeah.
but
Oh, man. So like the fact that Lieberman and Frank had that kind of a relationship with it made that scene so much more impactful to
yeah,
me. Where normally if I saw that, it'd be like, okay, you're trying to add tension. But when I saw that, I was like, oh shit! Like this show kills off people in such a like
yeah,
willy nilly way. Where I was like, fuck, Lieberman could fuck over Frank right now, or
yeah,
like others. There are other situations where you think certain characters are dead, and
yeah,
you're like, he's dead.
yeah,
Like he's super dead.
yeah,
Like that sucks.
for sure.
Right? And then it's like, or is he?
Mm.
So yeah, there's a lot of cool
Second thing I did this week is I started near. I think I'm like 5 hours in. I'm
Okay.
still on my first
stuff.
run.
All right.
I'm
First run is the longest.
I'm enjoying it. I think I'm at the part where there's an explosion in the world,
Ooh.
and
Okay.
yeah, I'm just running around doing side quests.
You find Adam and Eve?
No, not
No.
yet. But I'm having a lot of fun with that game. It's my balance of character action in terms of complexity
Mhm.
and just fun factor. Um, yeah, it's just really simple to get around and do stuff. I just want more money.
Oh, you'll get it.
So I could buy stuff, but
Yeah.
I understand that I gotta keep going. But yeah, it's this interesting world. I'm just more curious about what the fuck is going on, and like a lot of this shit doesn't make sense to me. But
You'll be
I'm
wondering
sure
that for a
it'll.
while.
Yeah, I'm sure by the end of this 40-hour journey, it'll come together.
And I think it'll come together in a way you will thoroughly enjoy.
I hope so. That's what I'm hoping for. So yeah, there's that, and then Overwatch Winter Wonderland started on Tuesday.
Oh yeah, the event. Yeah.
Yeah. So they added one more mode. It's a 5v1.
Okay.
Your 5 Mays,
Versus
1 Winston,
Okay.
and it's
Kill
called
the monkey.
it's called Yeti Hunter.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and so you're Winston. So Winston has to go around the map getting items, or they're like meat. If he gets 4 meat, he turns into
Super Winston.
Super Winston, and then he just runs through maze,
All right.
or the maze have to kill the Yeti. It goes by really quick. In my experience, I think Winston is overpowered, but a lot of people are saying that the maze are overpowered.
I feel like if you could get like some teamwork going on, you could probably.
I have been stopped by but the maze that we're going up against, they were a group of 5. Like they were working.
Maze, wall, freeze,
Yeah,
headshot.
they
like-
fucking trapped me, and I was like, no. Yeah, so that's what you got to worry about. But that's it.
Okay. I played some video games.
Okay.
So I've been playing Hearthstone
On your phone.
on my phone.
Oh no.
A lot.
Oh no.
I haven't dropped any money. I've not dropped any money.
Okay. I dropped 10 loot boxes.
So I haven't dropped any money
Okay.
in Hearthstone.
Okay.
But when you haven't played that game for a while, they are very generous with
Ooh,
quests. Like they give you
okay,
packs
okay.
galore.
Okay.
I got a free upgrade to one of the premium heroes for one of the classes. It gives you like it gives you like a different avatar, but it's the same. It's effectively the same game.
Okay. Okay.
Right? And all this stuff. But what I've been playing is a new mode called Kobolds. Kobolds?
Yeah.
Kobolds and Caverns? Kobolds and Dungeons?
Okay.
It's here. There it goes. Kobolds and Catacombs. That's what it is. And it's a new single player adventure where you pick any of the classes and they give you a starting small deck.
Mm.
And you go through the dungeon. There's 6 or 8 levels, 8 challenges, and if you beat the final boss, you get a crown. If you get a crown with every single class, you get an exclusive card back. But how the dungeon works is that after you beat your first opponent, you can unlock passives and new cards for your deck. So passives could be things like all your spells do +3 damage, just just forever, right? Or any minion that costs 5 or more now costs 5. Start with an extra mana crystal.
Damn.
All your opponent's all your opponent's minions cost 1 more to cast, right? So you get these kind of busted ass passives, and then on top of that, every time you win, you get a choice of 3 different packs of 3 cards that all
Okay.
have a certain type, and then you build based on your passives. You build your deck in a certain way,
Oh, that sounds fun.
and it's free. You don't have to buy it. It's not one of the paid
Do you keep these
expansions.
cards?
No.
Oh, okay.
So this mode is really good for leveling up your classes. So if you level up your class to level 10, that is how you unlock all the basic cards in the deck. And that's what I've been doing. So I've been playing.
Sounds like fun.
It's very fun. Very,
Mm.
very fun. You can get it's basically a great preview of cards that exist within the Hearthstone library. And you can kind of get a real good sense, more so than single player practice against AI,
Okay.
or even against other players that have good decks already, because you're going to get rolled. It's a good way to see different decks, to see what classes you like playing, to see different archetypes of different monsters.
Sounds like fun.
And yeah, there's all kinds of crazy stuff you can do. It's just that as you go further into the catacombs, the more fucked up the enemies get.
I bet.
There's one girl. So at first I didn't know what she did. So one of the characters, her acronym is AFK.
Okay.
It's A.F. name, but
Okay.
the name starts with a K. And for I want to say like the first 5-6 turns does nothing. Her hero power is a 2 mana spell that says do nothing. And yeah, you're playing cards and doesn't do whatever. After a certain amount of turns, I don't know if it's like time limit or whatever, the character goes, "Oh wait, we were playing," and she drops a card that says all your spells and minions cost 0. And then just fills the board. She fills the board with cards, plays another 0 spell that says fill your hand, and then plays even more dudes, and then just waits. And because they all have summoning sickness, right? And you're like, fuck. Other ones are really messed up. One guy has one of the final bosses has a 0 mana spell or hero power that you can use every turn. That just says take the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck and destroy them.
Oh my god.
That's it. It's 0 mana. Takes the top 2 cards of your deck. Fuck those cards.
Wow.
Just straight up, right? And it's cool because you can make broken decks with broken passives,
Wow.
but your opponents are equally as fucked. Right?
Okay.
So it's actually been a lot of fun. It's actually been kind of addicting. I do have friends I've been playing it with, so it's probably adding to that, just to talk about builds and what classes they're doing and stuff like that. But it's been a lot of fun. Base Hearthstone is still a nightmare to get into in terms of getting cards, and trying to make a competitive deck.
Yeah, I bet.
I think there was a stat that came out recently that if you wanted to get into Hearthstone now, annually, until you get like a library's worth of cards that you can play around with, it's like a $400 to $600 investment a year.
So Overwatch.
Okay. So yeah, it's still kind of nuts, especially since Blizzard changed over all of the currency in Canada to Canadian dollars. It kind of jacked the prices of packs. So yeah, but the main thing I've been playing is Cuphead.
Oh, you got that.
I bought Cuphead on sale.
I heard that game's hard.
That game is not easy.
Okay.
But it is so fun and so rewarding.
How much is it?
I got it for 15% off of 23.
Okay.
22.99.
Okay.
Because it was on sale for the Game Awards.
Right. Okay.
So I picked that up. I also picked up the soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
There is one weak song in that soundtrack, and that's it. That whole soundtrack.
Are there 2 songs?
No, there's like 30.
Okay.
30, like high 30s, low 40s.
Okay. Good game.
It's not what I expected. It's also very good.
Okay.
So I understood it was going to be like a boss rush, But I kept seeing levels that were like stages, so right, like you travel across a stage to get to an end goal and blah blah blah. And I thought it was going to be the stage and the boss, but they're just separate.
Oh.
There are different places on the overworld map that are either run and gun stages or they're boss stages. And when
We
you
have a
beat,
gun.
you have a finger gun.
Okay.
All right, yeah. So the story is Cuphead and Mugman.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Ha.
Cuphead and Mugman.
Ha.
If you play 2 player, the second guy is Mugman.
Like Mario and Luigi
Mario?
Okay.
Kinda, yeah. Cuphead and Mugman. They were hanging out, and one day there was Elder Kettle goes to sleep, and they're like, "Fuck it, fuck Elder Kettle. We're going to the casino." So they go to the casino, killing it in craps, killing it, and then I lost the key. And then the devil comes by. He's like, "Hey guys, you guys are cleaning up in my casino. How about this? One more roll.
Mm-hmm.
If you get it, like I'll do whatever the fuck you want. Like I forget what the prize was.
Mm-hmm.
But if you lose, I get your souls."
Ooh.
So they roll it. They get snake eyes.
Of course.
Right? Devil's like, "Bitch, your soul is mine." And they're like, "No, please. Like, there's got to be some way we can keep our souls."
Yeah.
And so the devil's like, "All right, I'm gonna give you a little chance here." So basically, what it is I have a lot of people out there who owe me their souls. So you are a debt collector for the devil, and the bosses are different creatures that owe Satan their souls. And so every time you beat a boss, you get a little contract with their soul in it. And then if you beat a certain number of bosses, then you can advance to the next stage. Right?
Interesting.
There's different types of power-ups, different types of weapons, different types of super moves. You only ever get 3 health points. So if you get hit 3 times in a boss battle, you die, start from the beginning. And in a pattern recognition game, it's not easy. There is a way to get 4 health. There's an item you can buy to get a 4th health slot, but then all of your bullets do do less damage.
Yeah.
So at that point, it's like, okay, do I take the extra health point, but then have to stay in this boss fight longer,
Right.
or do I just get it over with and deal with the 3? So I dealt with the 3. Yeah, there's different types of weapons. There's one that's a boomerang that'll only go forward a certain amount, but it will go backwards an infinite amount. So the way to play that one is to shoot away from the boss so that it curves back into the boss. Right, and that's very useful on certain bosses that have scrolling stages and stuff. You have your typical blaster. You have a kind of like a 3 shotgun spread gun.
Okay.
And those are the ones I've unlocked so far. It seems like there's a lot more. But it's just good. Like it is super tight controls. The boss battles are very well thought out, and each one is super unique. Like I haven't faced a boss that is even remotely the same to a previous boss. I'm to be fair, I'm only on World 2, but the game's been quality. The game's been quality. Even though I'm dying over and over again, the animations and the colors and all that stuff and the character designs are so fantastic that I kind of want to see those again. If I beat it on the first try, a little bit disappointed because I don't think I saw everything that enemy has to offer. Because there's a lot of times where enemies change stages, but like the stages they change into is random, right? So you can get like a different boss form one playthrough than the other. But yeah, it's very simple. Okay. They know what they're good at, and they execute on it. They're good at art. They're good at animation. They're good at interesting boss fights, and they just go for it.
Great.
It's a good video game. Damn.
Does it crack your top 10?
So far? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of the year, I meant, for you listeners.
Oh, not yet. Not.
Yeah.
I don't know about it altogether forever.
Yeah.
But top 10 this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see it in there.
Interesting.
I could see it.
Interesting.
It's a good video game.
Okay. Good to know.
Other than that, went back to playing Wario Land 1 on the Game Boy.
That's dumb.
Sorry. I popped in Lizzie McGuire for the Game Boy Advance.
Why you have that, I have no idea.
I'm gonna tell you the actual truth, but you'll never believe me,
Uh-huh.
which is that my sister.
Ah, sure, buddy.
There you go.
My sister.
That's the answer I expected.
Yep.
That game's bad.
Uh-huh.
You are Lizzie
But
McGuire.
you loved it when you were 12. Okay.
You're Lizzie McGuire and you're collecting like shopping bags in the
Alright,
mall or some
so
shit.
you are what's her name? What's her
Hillary Duff.
real name? There you go. I knew you would know it. It's your fan number 1.
Stuff by Duff.
Wow,
You know.
wow.
You don't remember that Stuff by Duff?
I don't know.
That Walmart brand.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know. Video games are weird, man.
Okay.
Video games are weird.
All right.
There you go. That's been the new stuff.
Well, we should end on the most important video game topic this week.
What is that?
We have to crown the 2018 video game expert.
Oh my god.
Because the Game Awards are over.
Yeah.
We cast in our nominees. And I didn't actually watch the Game Awards.
I watched it after the fact.
I barely listened to it.
Okay.
So, but from osmosis, I think I lost.
Good.
Good. Was this year tough for you?
Good.
Was this year tough for you?
It was a bad year. My
All right.
family disowned me.
Okay.
They said I couldn't come back unless I win this year. Like, it was really
Okay.
bad.
So we started off with the indie game hit. All right, here we go.
Hold on. I gotta look this up to make sure you're not cheating.
Okay, I'm on the Game Awards website.
Yeah, whatever. I can't see the screen.
Oh, that's true. You can't. All right. We'll start. Indie game of the year.
Okay.
We both say Cuphead.
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
Cuphead won.
Good stuff.
All right.
So that's one each.
That's one each.
One each.
Okay. The best multiplayer game.
All right.
I gotta find it. Multiplayer, right?
Mhm.
Not esports.
No, just multiplayer. I don't think we did esports.
We did multiplayer. We didn't do most anticipated by Mac Cafe. Yes, best multiplayer game is PlayerUnknown's Battleground.
Yeah.
We both voted that.
All right.
Here we go. Sports racing. This is the interesting one. Is it?
I think I lost this one.
We both said Project Cars 2.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. It's Forza 7.
What?
We lost there.
What?
Okay.
It's okay, 2-2. 2-2.
Okay, strategy game. I think you got this one because you said Mario and Rabbids.
I did.
And I said XCOM. And it was Mario and
Mario. I'm actually surprised I won that category.
Me too. I was not expecting that.
All right. So 3-2.
Okay, best family game.
Yeah.
You said Mario Kart 8.
I did.
I said Mario Odyssey because of the waggle.
This is the waggle.
Yeah, because of
that
the waggle. And the winner was Super Mario Odyssey because of that waggle.
Yo, what the fuck?
Just so you know. There you go. Best fighting game.
This is bullshit.
You said Tekken 7.
This is some bull ass shit.
I said Injustice. It was
Injustice.
Fuck, man.
How did Injustice win that category? What are they doing?
Oh my god, I won that one?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. RPG of the year. Oh, you must be crushed here because you said Nier.
I did say Nier.
And I said Persona 5.
You did.
Like a true
Oof.
loyal fan.
Damn.
And it was Persona 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Action/adventure.
All right.
You said Zelda. I said Horizon. It was Zelda. I think Zelda won everything it was in.
It won a lot of things.
Yeah, that was a bad move on my part. Best action game.
Yeah.
I said Destiny. You said Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
It was Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein.
So Wolfensteiny.
All right.
Steiny Heiny.
Did we do VR AR?
We did not.
All right. Perfect.
But we did do handheld.
We did do best handheld.
Best handheld game.
Mhm.
We both said Metroid Samus Returns, and it was
Metroid Samus Returns.
Samus Returns. Mobile game. You said Monument Valley. I said Fire Emblem Heroes. It was Monument Valley.
It was
so
Monument
that one
Valley.
goes to you.
Did we do best ongoing?
We did, because you said GTA,
Okay.
and I said Overwatch.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You got that over.
And the winner was best ongoing was Overwatch. I don't know why you thought it wasn't going to be Overwatch. Dude, I spent like $500. Come on.
True facts.
Come on.
True facts.
Games for Impact.
I won this one.
You said Night in the Woods. I said Edith Finch.
Oh no! I said Night in the Woods.
You did say Night in the Woods. It was
Ooh,
Hellblade.
it's
Senua's.
Hellblade. I thought I
Okay.
said the other one.
We
Ooh,
both effed up there.
Dang.
Best performance is the one you won.
Yeah,
Because you
okay.
said Milena and I said Laura Bailey.
Yeah.
And it was
Milena.
Milena Jurgens or Jurgens. I don't know what you want to call that. Best sounds.
Audio design.
Audio design. So you said Zelda. I said Destiny. It was Hellblade.
Man.
So we both fucked up there. Music. You said Near. I said Persona. This one was a close one, but it was Near.
It was near.
So you
It was nearly Persona.
Oh shit! So unless okay, I think art direction. I said Persona. You said Cuphead. I believe this goes to Cuphead.
It goes to Cuphead.
Okay, yeah. I think you're on top right now. Best narrative. We both said Near. We both lost. What remains?
This
of
award show sucks.
Edith Finch.
Jeff Keighley, you're a bum.
Best direction. You said Mario.
Okay.
I said Horizon.
It was Zelda.
It was Zelda.
There's no direction, though. There's no direction. How does this win?
I don't know.
How does an award for best game direction go to a game with no direction?
No, it's the best director's award.
They just plop you in a world. Like, it's not...
That's the director's creative vision, my friend.
Whatever. This is like some... Who's that guy that made Black and White? Like, it's Peter Molyneux? I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. Molyneux. And then Game of the Year was...
We both said Zelda.
We both said. So, I think you won it because you got music and art direction. But I'm just going to count them out. So, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is it? 8. 8. So you won it by 11.
Woo!
I got 8.
Oh,
So for 2018, you are the video game expert.
Feels good. I have my powers back. It was such a lonely year.
It was a great year.
It was a great year for video games.
It was. You know,
couldn't be the leading voice
2017 was the greatest year for video games in a very long time. And that was thanks to me. It's like when Miss Universe passes on the crown, and it's like, I hope you have a good time in your year, but guess what? It was never as good as my year.
I have a great year. I have a great year, because you know why?
Oh shit, I know what you're gonna say.
Because Monster Hunter comes out this year, motherfucker. Yes.
He's right.
Oh my god.
He's right. Not even the Switch and Zelda can compete with
Woo!
that. Well, and that's a great place for us to end the show.
Rock hard right now.
So, he's talking about his abs, guys. His abs.
Yeah, abs. That's what I'm talking about.
When you gain the power of video game expert, you become like
Six-pack.
You become like All Might. You just get the power.
It is. I got the power.
Yeah. I suppose that means that that's that. And then in a couple weeks' time, you can look forward to our full award show where we go over the best of 2017. You can look to awards such as
Best movie.
Yes.
Best television show.
Male Crush of the Year.
Female Crush of the Year.
Yes, that's right.
Worst thing. Best thing.
Oh, yes. So original. I'm excited. I'm getting my list ready. I hope you guys are too. If you want to join in on this list, you can check out our Facebook page. I will post the categories.
I want to add an award.
Okay, before I post them, Anthony we will go through the awards updating, because every year we always add one or two.
We add one or
ones.
two, maybe cut some.
Yeah.
So
we'll see. Man, album of the year. I mean, song of the year.
Like, listen, album of the year?
No, it's gotta be song of the year.
I'll tell you what the album
it's gotta be
of the
song
year
of
is,
the year.
100%.
No, it's song of the year. Song.
Swear to God, if you pick that new garbage T Swift song.
No!
Oh, okay, that song's bad.
No. I gotta choose between a couple. I'm thinking hard. I got them on my head. What?
I can never win this award. I never win
Why
this
not?
award.
Why not?
Because all my music is good. That's why.
Sure, buddy. Sure.
View and listen count does not a good song make.
Oh, that's why we have an adjudicator. All right. Thank you for listening. See you guys
See ya.
in 7 days.